here we are in Jasper. There's Tara, she's trying to get out of the camera. Anyway, we're in Jasper, and this is what Main Street Jasper looks like. So off in the distance is a hazy morning. Hazy with fog. I don't think it's smoke. We don't smell smoke here, but anyway, great little town. Smaller than I thought. Lots of touristy things, great restaurants, and I don't think you'd be disappointed if you come here. It's surprisingly up and running after the devastating fires they've had. But the town's thriving, and come and visit. The forests have a different look to them, but I mentioned that before when it comes to the way they look when it comes to the burnt trees and the bright green grass, and it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Actually, it's almost like a rejuvenating look to it. So, and as a city, they're going to rejuvenate too. So, anyway, stay tuned, folks. Here's a little shot of the bird with the mountains in the backside. Talk soon. Jasper. We come to do a tram gondola tour to the top of this mountain. This line's coming in now. See what this is all about. See what kind of views you'll get from here. Kind of come in, you go in there. There's views out there. You do some pre-boarding here. Probably tell you not to hang out the sides or do any skydiving or anything like that. But, yeah, this is it coming in. We'll see what happens here in a little bit. Talk soon, folks.
I'll tell you a little bit about the tramway we're on, as well as point out some things around us. If you want me to stop talking, I'll do that as well.
No, it's okay. You keep talking, because actually I got a big question.
Yeah.
When this was all on fire,
yes.
Was it a big, just crazy fireball, the whole town?
So we were all evacuated.
Okay, so you don't really know.
On July 22nd, the fire started kind of south, about 40 minutes down on my right side there. Reached the town area, about just over 24 hours. So we evacuated. It was a Monday. It was a Wednesday morning when we woke up, and we're seeing some pictures of it kind of in town.
Yeah.
The fire crew did a really amazing job of keeping it away from our lower station here. The only reason we're still standing is thanks to them. Our tower had such minor damage. In the grand scheme of things, they did some repairs on that, replaced our one cable above us, the smaller one. Otherwise, these cables were holding strong. Our ground line below us, the sewage line, that was replaced as well.
There wasn't any issue with the damage to the line?
That's the lower one there. It has a more synthetic core.
Okay.
So it kind of the plastic material had melted a bit to stretch it out. That top one is very just solid metal on metal on metal. But anyways, that one was replaced. Now we are getting a little bit of wind. The higher up we'll get, it might hear a bit of wind, and this might sway just a tiny bit, but it's all okay. This is Whistler's campground.
Okay,
That's the largest campground in our national park.
Yeah.
Holds thousands of people at full capacity. That holds a lot of our summer population. It's got nearly 800 individual sites. And then to the right, there's this
now where is the ski hill in?
So it's beside us this way.
Oh, okay.
This is the Trident range that we're on.
Yeah.
Marmot Basin is beside us. This mountain is called Whistler's. It's
Okay.
different from Whistler, the ski hill.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's not on this mountain, this rock here. It's just terrible for a ski hill.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's beside us or behind us. At the summit of the peak, like our hiking trail out back, you can sort of see some of the trail that's behind us. But you can also, at the upper station, see the road that twists and winds back and forth.
Okay.
You'll be able to see it a little bit. We can see the roads and the rivers and everything a whole lot better now through the trees that are blocking the way. We get actually a ton more wildlife as well throughout that road area. They love this is the Athabasca River.
Yeah.
It's very fresh water because it's about 16 hours fresh off the Columbia Icefields Glacier, or the Athabasca Glacier in the Columbia Icefields. It's very cold, but the animals love it because it's very fresh. Also, one of my favorite facts is all this water here north eventually ends up in the Arctic Ocean.
We swam the Arctic Ocean last
Oh,
week.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, tuck.
Yeah, we drove our car all the way up to Tuckyetta.
Our old vintage car.
Oh, you can
Is there-
actually.
Go ahead. Is there anywhere down in the city where we can like put our feet in the water?
Yeah, honestly, it's pretty accessible from a bunch of different spots. Honestly,
Okay.
if you were to park in town, kind of like by the train station, you just walk kind of right over. It's pretty easy to get down.
We could be on top of this mountain. Take a look at the valley. Glad to take this video for you. We're all to take a peek.
We walked down to the glacier. That is the glacier there. And the river with the glacier water. And then we find the polar bear and the mammoth.
No polar bears this far.
And the parking lot is back up and over that hill.
Keep your video on with
All the way back around.
So we're walking out of the glacier. Here at Columbia Glacier Park. The old dog, she made it part way. And then she just said, I'm done.
It's just getting carried.
even know what to say. I'm lost for words. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scenery. Anyway, hope you like everything. What do you think of that for a view, folks? Here, I'll go back this way. It's like something you see out of Lord of the Rings. That's something.
Yeah, it's a big mountain, and out of all the mountains that I've climbed here, I need to hike up there. I've never done Gondola yet.
Oh no.
My wife's done it, but I haven't.
Wow.
It's too bad it's smoky, otherwise it'd be pretty darn cool.
It adds a little mystic haze to it. That's pretty cool. Hey, we're going up there for something to eat. So stay tuned, folks.